Hello friends! Welcome to our channel. What do you know about the most venomous animal on Earth? Let me remind you that according to Guinness World Records, the title of the most venomous creature on the planet belongs to the Deathstalker. In second place is the blue-ringed octopus, and in third place is the box jellyfish. And all three are in the same group because they all have stinging cells. Jellyfish and octopuses can't get into our top 3 without a doubt. But what if we talk about animals that can be bred? How much is 1 ounce of the world's most venomous animal worth? Are you ready to hear the answer? It's $32 million per ounce. That's right, the price tag for this amount of venom is higher than the value of gold. And it's not surprising, after all. Even a single dose of scorpion venom could save your life. Well, that's if you're terminally ill with cancer. You see, this substance contains chlorotoxin, caliotoxin, and scorpine. All these substances are used in pain-relieving drugs, and scientists are constantly looking for ways to improve them. So it's easy to guess that the demand for deadly poison is pretty high. But how does one farm raise thousands of dangerous creatures? I think it's time to take a trip to Arizona, where people breed millions of scorpions and produce liquid gold. We welcome you to the biggest scorpion farm in the world! The owner says that he has about 5 million scorpions here, but there are also other types of spiders, beetles, and other creepy crawlies. As soon as visitors step foot into the farm, they immediately ask where the most venomous animal on Earth is. People expect to find the exact creature whose picture is on the box of the most venomous animal. But no, such an animal doesn't exist! By the way, the title of the most venomous creature was given to the Deathstalker precisely because its venom was included in the Guinness Book of Records as the most toxic. But don't jump to conclusions. Despite its size and color, this is just an ordinary scorpion. But if it stings you, things won't end well. Fortunately, our goal is not to cause harm, but to save lives. That is why the owner of the farm allows visitors to pick up and even hold the creature in their hands. Yes, you heard right. He gives everyone a chance to become a victim of a very dangerous creature. But don't worry, the scorpion is just taking a little stroll. It's been deprived of its stinger. Without it, the insect is more like a harmless beetle. Do you want to try touching this dangerous creature? Write yes or no in the comments below. Now, let's get down to business. How exactly is the precious liquid gold extracted? First, a female scorpion needs to lay her eggs. This can happen only once a year. During one laying, she can lay about 100 eggs. Then, the female scorpion digs a hole in the ground and lays them in it. And after a while, baby scorpions appear. At first, the mother takes care of them, teaching her babies how to hunt. And when they grow up a bit, the little scorpions move into a separate container. They still live together in large numbers, and when they're hungry, the staff members give them food. Scorpions aren't picky eaters, so they happily eat crickets, cockroaches, and even mice. Some farmers say that watching a scorpion feast is quite amusing. Apparently, the predators grab the mouse from different sides and begin to rip it to pieces right during the feeding. There's always a fight over who gets the biggest piece. Scorpions stay on the farm until they're about a year old. It's at this age that males and females reach maturity and are ready to procreate. Of course, everything happens according to a special plan. Insects need to mate before they lay eggs. If you decide to visit the farm, you can personally witness this process. It's best to come in the evening. That's when the mating begins. You see, scorpions are nocturnal insects, so they rest during the day and go hunting at night. Mating occurs in several stages. First, the male dances before the female, waving his abdomen from side to side. The female watches him, and if she likes what she sees, she gives the signal for the next stage. Then the male approaches the female and gently touches her with a special appendage. With the help of this organ, he will fertilize the female. If she isn't interested, she may simply bite off this appendage. In such a case, the male will have to look for a new partner. Fortunately, there are plenty of females on the farm. Sometimes mating goes wrong and the male ends up inside out. In this case, he'll probably die. But the experienced staff quickly notice such incidents and correct the situation. Then the male runs away to recover, and the female remains to lay her eggs. You should also pay attention to the tail of the male scorpion. It's actually a stinger! If it's bitten by another individual, it will most likely die. However, farmers have learned to use this feature of scorpions for their own purposes. They intentionally break off the tails of some males so they don't die during mating. But don't think that the absence of a tail makes them weaker. Such scorpions can live quite long lives. As you can see, breeding and caring for scorpions requires special skills. But what's the point of it all? What's the secret of this liquid gold? It turns out that chlorotoxin, caliotoxin, and scorpine found in scorpion venom are actively used in medical research. Chlorotoxin is effective against brain cancer. Caliotoxin is often prescribed for patients with pancreatic cancer. And scorpine is the basis for developing painkillers. According to some reports, these substances are already being tested on humans. If clinical trials go well, the toxins will soon be used in everyday medicine. But how exactly is the venom extracted? Even an experienced farmer can't just pick up a scorpion and squeeze it. After all, the stinger is located right in the tail, which we remember can break off. And even the slightest touch on the body can provoke the insect to sting. To get the precious liquid, the scorpion must release it voluntarily. Fortunately, farmers have figured out how to encourage the animal to do this. They just put on a glove with a dead mouse. Then the scorpion grabs the bait with its pincers and naturally releases its stinger. When this happens, the venom drips onto the glove and then it's collected using a syringe. On average, one scorpion produces 1.5 milligrams of venom. That's about 1/10 of a drop. Since the animal can only be milked once every 2 weeks, farmers have to keep the insects in optimal conditions. If even one scorpion dies, the staff investigates what happened and tries to prevent it from happening again. After all, losing even one individual is a failure for the farm. In total, farmers collect about 10 liters of liquid gold a year. That's enough to treat 40,000 people. One dose of scorpion venom costs about $3,750. But don't worry, it's not sold on the black market. Scorpion venom is in great demand among medical centers around the world. For example, California's City of Hope National Medical Center uses chlorotoxin to develop a cure for brain cancer. Another center called MD Anderson is testing caliotoxin on mice with pancreatic cancer. And the University of Arizona uses scorpion venom to develop painkillers. So, as you can see, the liquid gold from Arizona will help save many human lives. We really hope that someday scientists will completely eradicate cancer. And this means that there will simply be no need for scorpion farms, but until that moment comes, people will continue to breed millions of insects to save those who are already terminally ill. Which fact about scorpions surprised you the most? Did you know that these creatures could be domesticated? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments section. And that's all for today. Rate this video and see you soon. Bye.